Welcome back everyone, I am Marcus and we are back to the world of Megaman once again. We've passed the threshold, the halfway mark of the series, and now we're gonna moving on to the fourth entry, Megaman 4. Now we are gonna see the lesser celebrated titles and see how it goes. AD 200X. Household Robot Rock and Roll were created by master robot designer Dr. Light and were enjoying their peaceful days. Then one day, the industrial robots all went over the world, went on a rampage, and the world fell into total chaos. Dr. Light quickly realized that mad scientist Dr. Wily was behind the nefarious deed, but he didn't know what to do. Rock, having a strong sense of justice, volunteered to be converted into a fighting robot. Thus the super robot Megaman was born. It's weird that this intro doesn't have any music, because it really should need some. Megaman shattered Dr. Wily's plans 3 times, and the world peace has been maintained so far, but history repeats itself. Dr. Cossack, a mysterious scientist, has invented 8 powerful robots and sent them after Megaman. Megaman starts for the battle again. This time equipped with a new powerful Mega Master! And that is all for the story! The pacing of the cutscene was extremely weird, but here we are, Megaman 4, and another title team that is absolutely insanely good. Not as good as 3, that one is always gonna be my absolute favorite, but yeah, we have Ringman, Diveman, Skullman, Ferroman, Brightman, Toadman, Drillman, and Dustman. Our 8 robot masters for the day, and the first choice, the choice that everyone should take in this game, is Toadman. Like, if this is your first time playing it, don't even try and be fancy with the other robots, just go for Toadman. You're gonna see why in just a minute. The stage is a bitch, but this is easily the easiest boss fight, not just in Megaman 4, but in the entire series, and you're gonna see why in a few minutes. But yeah, Megaman 4, we have a new enemy this time, so-called Dr. Cossack. By the name I assume is an Englishman, and yup! That's exactly what I was expecting to happen. Now let's talk about why this stage is a freaking bitch. As you can see, it's raining, of course, and there's a wind effect. You can see whenever I jump, I kind of float back in the air. There's a very strong wind resistance, which will be fine normally. But here's the thing: you only have the wind resistance once you are jumping. If you're walking on the regular floor, you move like normal, so you don't really sense the resistance of the wind while moving normally. So you really figured you have all the time in the world to just jump like you normally would, and then you get fucked by the wind, pushing you backwards and falling down that one pit. It always happens to me every time I play this god-forsaken stage, and I hate it all the time. But yeah, aside for that, I still maintain this is the first stage you're gonna have to choose. And even these water currents, they're gonna have they're gonna send you slippery all over the place, because you are either propelled or repelled by the water, depending on the direction that you're going. Megaman 4 is really trying to go all out with the stages. You can see this is a much more defined game than its predecessor, which was, yes, trying, but at the same time you can really feel that they weren't able to do everything that they wanted, right? I mean, here the stages are much more well-defined, there's more care and polish put into them. And there's also a load of these freaking mini-bosses. These stages tend to go for a while because Megaman 4 likes to put these mini-bosses all over the place. And yeah, this might be a bit of a pain if you die before a checkpoint, because you're gonna have to face them all over again. And oh my god, my weird as fuck luck with extra lives has been following me even into this stage. Even into this game. Like in Mega Man 3 I got tons of them, and even here it really feels like I got way too many drops of extra lives already. And yeah, the difficulty, as you can see, another thing, the escalation of difficulty. Stupid freaking piranha, what the freaking hell you're supposed to be. Yeah, and another thing that really encapsulates how well, how polished the level design is. You see, you have to face this boss once, on a normal ground, and now there are two bottomless pits on the side, and the water that is constantly pushing you towards them, so you have to move while avoiding the eyes of this snail, and also their bombs, while also not trying to get pushed into the pits. This is amazing. It's something that I brought up in earlier parts, but really encapsulates how freaking good the difficulty curve is in Mega Man 1 when it's done well. Because there sure are times, damn it! There sure are times when the difficulty is a bit too much. But there's also times where the difficulty is very laid out, which is like an example like this. You get met with a challenge, and then gradually you got reproposed that challenge in a slightly harder way. It's really, really well done, and it's the points where Mega Man is at its peak. But here we are, we have Toadman, the easiest robot master ever, and for a very simple reason. This. I don't know why, but apparently the Mega Buster resets his pattern, and if you hit him right as he hits the ground, he never gets the chance to attack. Sometimes he will delay his jump, which can cause you to basically run into his body, but otherwise, if you have patience, like that, perfect for demonstration, you will never be able to use its attack. You just keep jumping under him, pass under him when he jumps, and keep shooting him with the Mega Buster. Done. I guess it was intentional just to give you a very, very obvious first robot to face. But let's just say he's become a meme for a reason. And here we are, the first weapon of our game, the Rain Flush. And we also get another upgrade, it seems. Our little doggy Rush is back, and we have Rush Marine. It's not gonna be as useful as it was in Mega Man 3, but there will be some stages when it will shine. I think they stopped using it more the more the series went on, because they didn't really want to make the water stages a non-issue. But yeah, let's move to the next Robot Master in the chain, Brightman, which I don't know why I always get this sensation, but it really feels like if Sparkman got a lamp screwed on top of his head, even if they don't really look the same. But yeah, this is what stupid old me always thought when he saw Brightman. But yeah, the gimmick of this stage, you have these two enemies. The flying lanterns that once are destroyed are gonna completely turn off the lights in the stage, and the other robots that will basically shoot fireworks that will restore the light back. So you have to be very careful during the platforming sections, because you might gonna run the risk of doing them in the dark, and that's not something really nice to be happening. Let's just put it like that. And this is another stage where it really really shines one of the feature of Mega Man 4. Mega Man 4 really loves his spikes. I think that I can easily say, right after the first game, this is one of the trickiest. It really goes all out with more trickier level designs, more trickier enemies, more do or die situations, which never becoming really unfair. But I think this is where the difficulty with Mega Man really hit its peak. And I'm totally not saying this because I died during this playthrough more times than I ever needed. And this is another cool thing that Mega Man 4 has, these optional pathways that you don't really need to... We don't really need to go here. We need to stay on the upper floor to go to continue the exploration, but we got a free E-Tank and a free extra life. And I'm not gonna want to spit on a free extra life or a free E-Tank because compared to Mega Man 3, there won't be so many easy E-Tank pickups in this game. You're gonna be... you have to be a much more careful with how you decide to use them, because it would be very common to just run out of them. Now let's go here with these crickets. This is a very nasty section at times, because you have these crickets on these spikes and then this totem, which is just there to be a complete annoyance to you. So you have to be very, very careful, or yeah, this happens. Thankfully, taking a hit is a much more preferable way to go instead of just landing on the spikes. And this is another art section because we have the lights that will turn off every single chance of you seeing anything, and these grenades that would leave these freaky projectiles around. And me missing my jumps like a moron. I don't know why this keeps happening. I swear, I am competent at these games. As much as these playthrough might prove otherwise, I swear there was a time when I was younger where I didn't make all these stupid mistakes. And yeah, look at how much life I lost. That's what could happen if you're not fast with your Buster. And I think this is time that I mentioned the upgrade to the Buster that I've been completely ignoring all this time. We have a new Mega Buster with a charge shot, which was weird to me because I think the first time I ever met Mega Man was with Mega Man Power Battle. I think it was the very, very first time that I ever played a Mega Man game. So I was used to having the Mega Buster by default, and I was very surprised to playing the first games to realize, oh no, he doesn't have it until the fourth game. And I hear this is a bit of a contentious upgrade. Some like it, some hate it. Some think it's not really a necessity, but I really enjoy it. Even if it can put the other secondary weapons to a non-use, I don't really mind because, well, I don't really use them much anyway during exploration. Regardless, and ouch! Thanks, Bright Man! I keep freaking dying. But yeah, Toadman is Bright Man's weakness and is pretty much like Flashman. He has a shot that goes multi-directional, and once he flashes his light bulb, he will freeze time. And if you're stuck in a very bad position, you're basically free picking for his gun, which is really not the part that you should be worrying about. The part that you should be worrying about is getting hit by him, because look at how much damage he does on contact. His gun is basically nothing, honestly. You can tank the damage from the gun, no problem, but you can't tank the damage from his body. I almost got bodied twice. And the weakness for him is pretty much very, very strict. If you miss one shot, well, you're gonna have to Mega Buster him, just like I did here. And the Flash Rain is a very nice weapon too. The Rain Slasher. And now we have the Flash Stopper. We're gonna see some uses from this stage later on. Just like Flashman's weapon, it will stop time and allow you to shoot this time. It's not gonna be something that will drain entirely on use, but you can basically stop the enemies for a while, keep walking, shooting, and then stop the enemies again once this time stop feature goes away. And we have now the new Robot Master, Ferroman. Ferroman, I feel, is one of my absolute favorite designs. I know it's just simply a very stereotypical ancient Egyptian garb, very taken from, I wanna say, King Tut, but yeah, I'm scared of fomenting the stereotype, but yeah, it's traditional ancient Egyptian, and I just like it. It's simple, but it really works. And there's also a scene in the animated cartoon, which is one of the few things I saw of the Ruby Sphere cartoon, where Ferroman, when Megaman takes the power of Ferroman, and Ferroman just punches him in the face, like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. And what we just picked up is one of the few secret hidden items. They function just like Rush extension to Mega Man's movement that will just go for his... just to help you explore. We have the balloon, and we have lately, you're gonna see later, the wire. The balloon basically is just like item 1 for Mega Man 2. Nothing really fancy about that. But the wire, I think it's kind of underutilized in this game. It's a great concept that I will love to see used a lot more. But unfortunately, it only appeared in this game. And yeah, as I said before, Mega Man 4 really loves its spikes. They are everywhere. These moving platforms hovering over spikes, which also have these projectiles coming on the sides just to really screw you over. But yeah, just something that will make you tense, but not that much difficult. And now we reach our Ferroman stage, and I'm having a brain fart because I have 2 weapons. Hello, Ferroman! And this is the boss fight. You just use Brightman's weapon, paralyze him on the spot, and then just mash the shoot button. He will not be able to do anything against you. He'll just stand right there watching himself getting killed relentlessly. What can I say? Mega Man 4 really... When it gives you an easy way out, Mega Man 4 really knows how to give you an easy way out, at least for some bosses. And the third weapon has got the Ferro Shot. This is another really, really nice weapon for this game. Honestly, one of the better ones. But now we have other 5 Robot Masters to go, and we're gonna see them in the next part of Mega Man 4. See you later, guys.